Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we got special guest host today, Lauren LaRosa and our homie Glasses Malone. Now, if you're just joining us on Glasses Malone new album,
Cancel These Nuts.
he has a record called Kanye Should Have Never Married.
That B word.
Yes.
Can I say it now?
Yes.
That bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, well, first of all, why the title? And then we'll get into, the meaning.
So the simple idea was you can't turn a whore into a housewife.
Okay.
A whore into a housewife. That was the point. So as we finished the record, EP, we was mixing it up. Joey's verse, Deuce Mack's verse, my verse, Sugar Free verse, and I was listening to it, and I was like, man, we need to put this into 2023.
Layman's terms.
Who tried to do such a thing? And one of my favorite artists in the world tried, and it failed horribly.
It failed because of her past or because of things?
Because of her past.
So some people wouldn't consider Kim Kardashian,
I don't.
Lauren LaRosa doesn't consider a hoe.
Nope.
But
I don't believe in hoes.
She literally sucked a penis on tape and sold the tape.
That don't mean anything.
What does that mean?
What if you get caught sucking penis on tape and that's the only penis you've ever sucked in your life?
I'm not mad at that, but if you sell the tape,
Then you a hoe because you made your money?
literally you're a prostitute.
so what's the definition of a hoe for people that don't know? Because I'm
Let's
confused.
look it up.
Yeah, because I don't know the
What
true
is the- what is the-
definition.
what is
I
the
also want to ask you
definition?
too, is this like a only for women thing or like does it go the same way with men?
No, it's only for women.
Okay,
Damn.
so not only are it's okay.
Now-
so there's gender bias here and she
It's
can't
not
date.
gender bias. We just don't live the same life. Like we have two sets of standards. If you take care of me for the rest of my life, you are a failure and I'm a failure. If I take care of you for the rest of your life, we both are successes. That's just literally how we live this life. It's we
But
two sets of standards.
You know, in the Kanye situation, you just said their marriage failed because of her past. Their
Yes.
marriage didn't fail because of that.
It did. His mind kept going crazy every time he thought about Ray J and that penis.
shut
So
up,
now
Glasses.
so now
Because then you blaming
time.
Kanye mental health issues on Ray J?
You see how
He
he's
tried,
better
now-
now?
he tried to fight Nick Cannon too. Remember? Because he tried to fight Nick Cannon because Nick Cannon kept
Every
bringing
so
it
we're
up.
solving a very world deep issue. Mental illness is caused by hoes, is what you're saying.
Sometimes.
That doesn't even make
You know
any
what I
sense.
never knew?
Hoes drive people crazy.
Listen,
Who
I didn't
hurt you?
No one. I'm not crazy. I love
You
the
know what
hoes
I
is
never
awesome
knew?
to me.
What?
The actual definition. I've never looked up the definition of whore in my life. This is in the Merriam-Webster dictionary. The meaning of a whore is a person who engages in sexual intercourse for pay.
Exactly.
I never knew that.
All right, you
How
might
you
got
didn't know
that
that?
one.
That's
Then.
the
I
definition.
never
That's
knew
the
that.
Who
So-
definition
looks
of
up
a
the
whore.
definition of whore?
But no,
I think
remember
people
we
just
were
know
talking
the
about this
definition.
week, and I
said
said
that.
that. We both said, I was like, to me, a hoe is only a person who takes money in exchange for sex. If
Sexual
you're just a
acts.
sexually liberated person and you want to be out here having sex on your own free time, I don't have a
So
problem
what's the
with
difference
that.
between a prostitute and a hoe? Because you're saying
It's
that a
basically
hoe
the
is...
same
Prostitute is a hoe,
thing.
according to the Merriam-Webster.
But-
But there's no difference between a prostitute and a hoe. Because they both sell it.
whore.
Whore.
What's actually whore?
But in the way that it's
A
used
hoe
in
is
just
a
normal
promiscuous
conversation
one, yeah.
for people who don't look it up in the dictionary, they use it to try and condemn women who are either sexually free or out here dating and not just with one person.
We call men hoes too. Glasses don't, but I
Yeah, but it don't count. It don't count for y'all, right?
Yes, it does.
Not-
A key that can unlock every door is a master key. A lock that can be unlocked by any key is worthless.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
I'm just.
I believe in evolution. I believe in
Listen.
growth. Salute to all the brothers and sisters in the NOI. I've
Okay.
seen that organization
as a
take the worst
single-
of us
so-
and make us the best. Hoes find the Lord. You know,
Hoes-
men and women. We find Jesus, find
And
God.
they find sleep comfort mattresses. They're tired. Sometimes they want to relax. Like
Jesus.
you get. I think every woman. Like I don't judge what nobody does, but eventually someone's gonna get to the point, men or women, where you tired of juggling multiple people. You tired of different people entering your energy. Like you
Should've
just
said
want to
penis.
Tired
relax.
of juggling multiple
Should've said
penises.
penises, Lauren. That
I
would've
can
hit.
imagine it
Tired
like
of juggling
it's just
multiple
juggling.
penises.
Some of
I
these-
did not know that most women juggle multiple penises. I did not know that. I thought they had more class.
I think it
As-
depends
as
on the woman you're talking to.
But that's what you're saying. It like is
Because that's how it's used. When most people say hoe or whore, they're talking about a woman that is dealing with
over
multiple,
promiscuous woman.
multiple men, not
Yeah.
even in exchange for money, like just because.
Oh, it's in exchange for money.
I'm telling you.
No,
I
I,
think men could be hoes
girls
and I
don't
think
know how
women
to
could be
get the
hoes.
money.
listen, I
Men
think that
could not.
if all of us could look at the Carfaxes of the women, everybody out there listen, if you could look at the Carfaxes, the whole faxes of the women that you with, or the man that you with, y'all both would be like, damn.
Because you know sometimes you don't even be knowing because she not going to
That's
tell
why.
you.
That's the best point. You supposed to keep what you do under the wraps. Nobody's supposed to know. I
agree
shouldn't
with
walk
that.
in a place and everybody hug me that slept with you. And that was Kanye's problem.
But I'm saying
you know how many rooms he walked in and
They're-
people was like, "Oh, what up, yay?" And
they're
Kim looked at him and they
famous,
looked at
though.
him.
They're famous.
It's not because they famous. It's because she's literally.
if Kim Kardashian was just a pretty girl that he met, like the Bianca girl that he's dating right now, he would never know most of her exes. Because who was she before she got with Kanye?
That's the point. She got it right.
No, that doesn't make. Okay.
Let's go to the phone lines. Hello? Hello, who's this?
What's up? This is D.
Oh, D. How are you, D?
What's up, Joy Roll? What's up? Y'all all right this morning?
Yeah, we good,
Yes,
D.
sir. What's happening,
Talk
my
to
brother?
us. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife, D?
I think you can turn a hoe into a housewife. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the hoe. You see, you got 3 different type of hoes. You got a classy hoe, got an ashy hoe, and a nasty hoe. So the classy hoe, she know her deal. You know, she probably was a hoe back in the day, but she ain't no hoe no more. You know, you can kick it with her back. Ashy hoe, you got to teach her a little bit, you know, how to be a hoe and how to be a respectable hoe. And then the nasty hoe, she just a hoe. You can't fuck with her. So the first word in housewife is hoe. So
Goodbye, D.
That's a good point. The first 2 letters in housewife is hoe.
Hello, who's this? Symantha, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Symantha, can you turn a hoe into a housewife? It said when you was young, you used to do your thing.
Absolutely. So I think as a female or a male, just in general, as we grow up, I think we grow to become attached to different things. So I think in the beginning, when we first are in that phase, like, oh, we're dating, we're talking to someone, you know, we are experimenting. We are not ready to settle down. We don't have that mindset.
That's right.
You're experimenting.
I think once we grow up and we realize, oh, it's time to get our life together, it's time to look for someone to spend my life with. And I'm saying this because from experience, when I was younger, I was like, oh, I don't care what I do. I went partying, I was meeting different guys, I was doing different things. And then I met my husband, and he was doing his own thing, I was doing my own thing. And then finally we were like, listen, we're both getting too old for this. Like,
That's right.
You know, it's time to get ourselves together. Like, what do you want? And I'm like, listen, I'm tired of this life. Like, I want to get a house. I want to have kids. I want to start a family. And here we are 14 years later with 6 kids. We own our own
14
house.
years. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold up.
So
Does he-
your
That's
husband
not
turned the hoe into a housewife.
Figure out that it's time to settle down.
So you were saying you were a hoe.
I wouldn't say like, technically that. I would say
So
I was.
then, yes, she's
doing
not
my
somebody
own
turned.
thing. I
Yeah.
was definitely.
You had a lot of partners. You had a lot of sexual partners.
She said she
Yeah.
didn't even say she was a hoe.
Does your husband know about the sexual partners, or do you keep that to yourself?
Oh no, he knew about it. Like from the gate, I told him, I said, listen, I was going on 19 years old. I said I slept with 9 people. You know, and he's like, oh, 9 people. And I'm like, and he's like, you know, I kind of against that. And I said, well, you know, he's 21. And how many people do you sleep with? And he was like, and started giggling. He kind of didn't want to reveal it to me at first. And I was like, listen, you can't sit here and be judgmental if it's more than what I slept with.
That's right.
You know, like
9 people over how long?
She said
if
she
you
was
were sitting there being a whore or doing your own thing and it's more than what I slept with. So finally we've decided, like, okay, listen, we're going to put our pants behind us. It's time for us to settle down. It's time for us to get our life together. It's time for us to want to
Listen,
move.
I respect
And my
it.
husband is from Brooklyn, New York. I'm from Philadelphia. And I can say after dating for almost 3 years, we had our first son. And then we decided it was time to get out of Philadelphia. It was time to move. It was time to give our kids a better life.
You got to get away from them 9 dudes.
Exactly. She's smart.
Listen, God is an awesome God, a transformative God. I am happy for you, man.
What part of Philly you from?
No, we hung up on him.
I respect it. I don't know why y'all act like evolution ain't real. Like
She
people
wouldn't
can't
even
grow
admit
up.
she was a hoe.
Most women are not going to.
So then they can't answer the question if you won't say
That's
you a hoe.
not true.
You
The
gotta-
same way that a lot of women, when you meet them, like I told you, are not going to tell you the truth about their past. Like, it's just not going to happen for a lot of people. It's a certain type of woman that will.
So what-
Most women not about to be like, yeah, I'm a whore.
So Lauren, well, just in general for all of us, what number constitutes a hoe? Like if you a man or a woman, what number? Is it double digits?
I don't think that there is a number.
Double digit dicks is crazy.
It depends on how old you are. How old is this woman?
Well,
She said she was 19.
19.
Well,
at 10.
let's talk about it when we come back. 800-585-1051. We're talking about turning a hoe into a housewife. Can that be done? Let's discuss. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, we're talking about turning a hoe into a housewife. Now, this conversation comes from Glasses Malone, who is our guest host, along with Lauren LaRosa. And on his new album, he has a song called Kanye Should Have Never Married That Yacht.
But it's not about Kanye and Kim, though, right?
No. Well, it's just it's a.
It is. He
If the heel
thinks
fits.
Kim's a hoe.
She is a hoe.
She's not.
By definition, she literally had a
No,
sexual tape
no,
she
not
made
by
and
definition.
sold it. She would be a sex worker.
She's a porn star.
That's a whore.
I don't think so.
They get paid for sex.
I think porn stars are porn stars. And I don't even think she's a porn star. She just had a
She's
hustle for the
definitely a
moment.
porn star. She's
Okay.
the star of a porno.
Okay, Glasses. you sold Sherm.
Yes.
You're not a Sherm dealer.
Forever I am.
No, you're not.
Forever I
no,
am.
You're not. You're a
Forever.
businessman. You're
It's
a
true.
rapper.
I was a businessman then.
Podcast host. Like you got.
But I still, if you had a felony at 23 and at 27, they're like, you're a felon.
Not if I get my record expunged.
Now,
Not if I get pardoned.
Well,
Hoes
she
can
need to
get expunged.
I needed it to happen. She need to go to church.
A hoe
Join the
to
nation.
a hoe to a housewife.
That's not an expunge. That was a mistake.
What? Oh.
That's why he's so crazy. Look at this man. My boy
Cut
frantic.
it out.
Hello?
Man,
Hello, who's this?
Hello?
That G is crazy.
Yo.
What's your name, bro?
It's DJ Envy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what's up, man? What's going on?
He's shocked to hear you here, Envy. He can't believe it.
everybody do me. Everybody do me ask me that.
And like,
Envy,
yo,
I'm like, where's Envy
he's still at
going,
work.
bro?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is at least 90 days.
So sir,
That's great.
sir, we're asking, can you turn a hoe into a housewife, sir?
No, you can't turn the whole town white.
Amen, brother. Preach.
Why not?
That ain't true.
That's true, man.
That's a hip hop
So let me-
commandment.
So let me ask you a question. What I'm sure when you, how old are you?
I'm 32.
When you was a little younger, you was something. Are you that something forever?
It's different for guys, though.
It's really not.
It is.
It's really not.
Guys, we don't value our body.
Nor
Guys
do,
don't what?
we don't value our body. We can't carry a baby.
I hate that
and
for
bring
you.
life into the universe.
Just because you can't bring a baby into the world, you don't value
We
your body.
supposed to
You
go out
do
and
value your
procreate.
body. You told me you don't smoke or drink, right?
Yes,
So
but
you
not
value
because
your
of
body.
that. You ever seen somebody drunk?
It doesn't matter.
That's because
But
you value your body and
It's
your
not.
mind.
It's
G.
just that look dumb. People drunk look crazy.
you
does
pick
being-
and choose what makes sense for your bias. That's what you do.
No, it's not, because my job, like my brother's saying on the line, is to go out and procreate the earth.
Oh, okay.
What G said is real just now. When he said that being drunk look dumb. That's how I look. That's how I feel about dudes who be having like 100+ partners and be having like 5 and 6 baby mamas. Like that look dumb to me.
I think so too.
That's a lot. Yeah,
I think so too.
I agree.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Lucretia.
Hey, Lucreta.
Lucretia Envy.
I'm sorry, Lucretia.
Peace, Lucretia. Good
What up,
morning.
Lucretia.
Creed.
How you spell that, Lucretia?
Good morning. Oh my God, y'all gotta let me breathe because I've been calling y'all for 2 years
How you
on my
spell
way
it?
to work, and I have never gotten through.
Well, thank you, Mama. How you spell your name? I'm just curious.
Lucretia.
Okay.
Everybody call me
I thought
Cretia.
All right,
What up,
Cretia.
Cree?
Now, Cretia, can you turn a hoe into a housewife, Cretia?
Yes, you can. And hoe is a mentality, first off. Mentality change. People grow, they experience things. I know some great ex-hoes that are great housewives.
Talk to me about the whole mentality. I need to hear more about what is the whole
Is that
mentality.
like part of the whole phase?
Yes.
So the whole mentality is something that you go through when you're young. It doesn't have an age. It doesn't have a race. It doesn't have a religion. It's just an experience. When you're young, you want to experience people. You want to experience things. So, yeah, ain't nothing wrong. You hoe. You hoeing. Whole mentality. You got a whole mentality, meaning you wanted to experience things. That's what a hoe is to me. People
Hold on,
Experience.
Lucretia. I gotta ask
See?
a question.
See how they see? This is my point. See, Creed, this is my point.
Thank you, Cretia.
Listen, why don't they say they want to experience the penises? Why does it have to, like, even when you saying it, we
For
go
the
on
same
dates.
reason why you said you don't drink because it looks dumb instead of you take care of your body. You pick and choose what makes you feel better.
no,
You
that's-
experiencing
it's-
people.
You
That's what you
experience
say, Lauren. You
penises.
experiencing people.
Because you can experience people
it
without
depends,
the penis.
yeah. But why would I just say, oh, experiencing penis? Like, why do I have to say
That
that?
does sound dumb. I'll be like, what the hell is wrong with you, girl?
Because it's true. Why do you have to sleep with all these people you experiencing? That's the point of it.
But all the time, you also, too, I think that's another thing as well. Just because you're dealing with different people doesn't mean that you're sleeping with every person. Some people might choose to, and if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do.
That's what will make them a hoe.
Have you ever had a whole mentality, Lauren?
Everybody has had a whole phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's had it.
How crazy was your whole face?
Honestly, I think I'm just
Your mom was
starting
listening?
y'all don't know my mom. My mom be
Shout
up
out
here
to
and told
moms.
y'all some.
Shout out to
I
Mom
think
and
I'm
Lauren.
just starting to even like get into like the grown one of like,
You're just coming out of that phase.
No, not coming out of it. I'm just entering it.
Oh, you just entering the whole phase.
There's different levels of whole phase. So when you're young and you're like, oh my God, I'm hurt by this boy, whatever, you go out and
I need to get some penis.
You get you wrecked some stuff, right? When you're like my age now and you're like newly single, you're exploring things, it literally is, I might date 2 to 3 people, but I'm not sleeping with 2 to 3 people.
True.
I'm trying to figure out, do I like this? Do I not like that?
So if you slept with the 2 to 3 people, is you still... Why not sleep with the 2 to 3 people if nothing's wrong with it?
Because I don't personally choose to. But if a girl chose to, I'm not going to condemn her because she's
Why is it a condemnation? Because she's
It's
old.
the way you talk about it. You just you said key and lock.
This is where ain't enough condom. Huh?
It's the way, because it's the conception of, the conception. Whoa.
The reason
it's the way that people look at it, right? Because even with your example of the key and the lock,
sure,
you made it seem like that lock is now worthless.
It is.
So you asked me a question of why I choose to not do something, right?
That's why the whole part would be that, right? So look, as a man, right, our bodies do not have the same value as your body, not even to the world.
I don't agree with that.
It's true. They literally can bring life into the universe. It's completely different.
We got to do it together. We
do not
together.
have to do it together. Take 1 second and they do the rest of the work.
Yeah, but it's
so for her to value her body the way I value mine is crazy.
You said for what?
What if you're a man who's sterile and you can't have kids? Like, what if you're a man whose sperm can't produce children?
Then why are you even having sex?
But no, that's my point. I don't even know what the point is.
What's your point?
So,
I don't know.
I'm
just trying to help the hoes because I believe
I'm just trying to help the hoes. That's a hoodie. I'm just trying to help the hoes. Yo, I swear, I'm going to figure this out for browngirlgrinding.com. I'm just trying to help the hoes.
I'm just trying to help the hoes.
Don't help the hoes. The hoes don't need help. They need Jesus.
And that can help too.
That's what I'm saying.
You know how many hoes Jesus has converted?
Then this would be a different conversation.
Please, come on.
Listen.
Church is not. So you know how much hoes are in the church, in the pulpit, in other things.
Damn.
Y'all really want to talk about it? Oh, you don't know what happens in these churches?
No, tell me.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh,
damn. What's the moral of the story? So can hoes be turning
the
house?
Story is you got to be a virgin, untouched, holier than thou, and walking with God in order for this man to take you to anywhere. You don't even take them out to eat, do you?
Fair.
Do you take hoes to eat?
They
glasses?
gotta cook barefoot.
Hoes are awesome. They just don't marry them.
The moral of the story is, if when Sexy Red, I'm looking for the hoes, come on, and you go shake that ass,
not marry Sexy Red.
You a reformed hoe.
Why
that
can't you
hoe
marry
still
Sexy
in you,
You
male
do
or
not
female.
marry
Let's
Sexy
go.
Red.
Yo, how you feel about Sexy Red?
Sexy Red is awesome. She's a representation of St. Louis street urban culture.
I'm
appreciate
looking for
it.
the hoe.
I appreciate the culture. But just because I appreciate something don't mean that should be what we doing.
So you wouldn't marry Sexy Red nor Kim K. You put them in the same box.
Yes, they're the same.
Man, I don't believe in people being hoes.
I believe it.
I believe that everybody can be as sexually free as they want to be.
If we walk in a room and 6 people in this room we slept with.
I'm not taking you in that room, first of all. I'm not dumb. I'm not taking you in that room.
Well,
we're not even going in that building.
Can we get Sexy Red joint on, please?
There you go.
Honestly, I'm keeping you off the whole block.
Lauren, you're a good woman.
I'm not.
Exactly.
Sexy Red is going to be performing at our powerhouse this weekend.
That's right. Why would you want to surround your man with penises?
Exactly. That you had.
That you had.
That you honestly might need to go back to, so don't mess up your options, sis.
That's crazy.
Play that Sexy Red, man.
Don't forget, Sexy Red's going to be performing this weekend at Powerhouse. So if you haven't got your tickets, get your tickets for Powerhouse NYC. Let's get into Sexy Red.
Looking for the hoes.
Looking for the hoes. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Lord.
Wake that ass up
early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.